It is officially time for Charmander Community Day to make its return. Not sure if anybody asked for this, but Charmander Community Classic is coming back to Pokemon Go. Today we're covering the full event, everything you need to know, and some tips and tricks for it, so let's get right into it. So first thing I'm going to mention, yes, Charmander Community Day, obviously people are probably not that excited for it. We've already had it twice, but I will say Charmander, obviously a fan favorite, and Charizard does have some decent meta relevance, so, you know, although I am a veteran player, I do want to try to remind myself that this is a good community day for a lot of players. Nonetheless, this community day will be happening September 2nd from 2 to 5 p.m., in which Charmanders will be spawning everywhere in the wild with a shiny rate of 1 in 25. Also, evolving a Charmeleon into a Charizard during the event will get both the Fast Attack Dragon Breath and the Charge Attack Blast Burn, so double legacy moves for that Pokemon. There'll also be the bonuses of 3 times Catch Stardust, 3-hour Lure Modules, 3-hour Instances, and 5 Snapshots during the community day for a surprise. Charmander will also be featured in Pokestop showcases, in which you can showcase your biggest or I believe smallest Charmander to try to earn some rewards. And finally, we'll have some exclusive timed research for Mega Charizard Energy and XP, as well as field research tasks that reward you with Charmander encounters, Stardust, Great Balls, Charizard Mega Energy, and more. And finally, a $1 special research story you can buy or gift to your friends, which will give them access to a couple extra Charizard and Charmander encounters. With the event details out of the way, let's get right into the tips, starting with, of course, the 100% IVs. Yes, if you didn't know, you can kind of guarantee what CP is going to lead to 100% IV, starting with from research. If you encounter a Pokemon from research, they're always going to be caught at level 15, in which 420 CP is the CP that guarantees a Charmander 100% IV from research. So if you're trying to get that hundo, definitely look out for that from research. Also, if you're catching Charmanders in the wild during weather-boosted weather, Charmander gets boosted, of course, in sunny weather, being a fire type. Level 35 will be the highest level Charmander you can see, in which 910 is going to be the 100% IV. Finally, if you're catching Charmanders in non-weather boosted weather, level 30 will be the highest, in which 840 is going to be the 100% IV CP for those conditions. Other than that, though, there is 32 other 100% IV CPs you can look out for during Charmander Community Day, so definitely keep an eye out, and really the best thing you can do is just catch as many as you can. You can also keep an eye out on a local Discord or Facebook group to see potentially if there's a hundo call out. With that, let's transition into PvP IVs. If you don't know, you want low attack, high defense, high stamina on your Pokemon for PvP, and if you don't know why, I'll have a video linked below explaining it, but in general, just know it makes your Pokemon bulkier. We'll get into if Charizard is any good for PvP in a bit, but first I do want to talk about the best possible IVs you could get for Charizard for the Great League, Ultra League, and Master League. Let's start off in the Great League, in which a 0, 15, 13 will be the rank 1 for a Charizard in that league. Then in the Ultra League, you're looking for a 0, 13, 15, so just reverse the IVs there. And finally, of course, in the Master League, a 15, 15, 15. Overall, though, any single low attack, high defense, high stamina IV set on your Charmanders will lead to a good PvP IV Charizard, and feel free to download an app like PokeGenie, which can instantly scan your IVs during the day to see if you got a decent IV Charizard from that catch. That leads us to the question, though, is Charizard actually even worth getting for PvP? And yes, this Pokemon for the past seasons has been seen as one of the best closing Pokemon, and when it has a shield advantage, can sweep teams, especially the Shadow form, which is available right now from the male Elite Grunt, which says get ready to be defeated, don't bother, I've already won, or winning is for winners. You can then go ahead and evolve that thing, get the legacy moves, and use that Pokemon in both the Great League and the Ultra League, where it does amazing. Definitely get yourself a Great League and an Ultra League regular Charizard and Shadow if you can, because this is something you're going to want on your team. Now, to power up these Charizards, you're going to need candy, so let's run through the Pokédaxy best candy tips and practices. Starting off by using Pineapple Berries. Regular Pineapple Berries will multiply your catch candy by 2, and Silvers by 2.34, so definitely use Pineapple Berries on those Charmanders during the day. Also, you can Mega Evolve a Pokemon. If you don't know, when you Mega Evolve a Pokemon, any Pokemon you catch that shares a type with that Mega, you will get extra candy, XP, and XL candy. So definitely worth Mega Evolving a Fire type during this community day to try to get extra candies. You can Mega Evolve anything, of course, like a Mega Charizard, either the X or Y, a Mega Houndoom, a Mega Blaziken, even a Primal Groudon will do. Any Fire type Mega, though, will suffice. Now, unfortunately, no longer do we have the bonus of guaranteed XL candy when we trade, but what you can do, if you don't know, if the distance between 2 Pokemon being traded is over 100 kilometers, it's going to guarantee an XL candy. So saving a bunch of Charmanders, finding a friend who's gone on a recent vacation or so, and then getting them to go ahead and trade you a Pokemon can be an essential strategy. Just make sure the distance between the 2 Pokemon being traded is over 100 kilometers and you're golden. Finally, you can transfer Pokemon. Unfortunately, this month we have no 2 times transfer candy bonuses, but just saving your Charmanders until potentially in October, we'll have an event when you can get 2 times or even 3 times transfer candy. Now, of course, we do have 3 times catch Stardust during this community day, so if you do need Stardust, this is one of the best events to grind. A quick 3 hours, throw in a star piece for all 3 hours, catch as many Pokemon as you can. Utilizing techniques like the quick catch technique will also make your grinding even better, which the more Pokemon you catch, the more stars you get. It's 450 stars every time you catch a Pokemon with a star piece during 2 times catch Stardust. The tip is very simple: catch Pokemon on a star piece, you'll get Stardust. Finally, that leads us to our Platinum Mail tips. You need 35 Platinum Mails to go go from level 48 to 49 in Pokemon Go, so I quickly want to run through what are the best ones to grind during this day. Of course, Charmander being a Fire-type Pokemon, the Kindler Medal, catch 2,500 Fire types, an easy medal to complete. We'll also have 3-hour lure modules, so the Picnicker Medal, use the lure module to help any trainer catch 2,500 Pokemon. Go to your busy area, go to your park where everybody plays, drop a lure, people will catch Charmanders off your lure, helping you work on this medal. We also, of course, get 5 snapshots during the community day, so working on your cameraman medal is going to be pretty self-explanatory. And the final medals I'll mention is going to be the Tiny Pokemon Collector and the Jumbo Pokemon Collector medal. If you do catch an extra large or extra small Charmander, it's worth just evolving them, because if you don't know, when you evolve an extra small or extra large, it counts towards an extra point towards these medals. So definitely go ahead and just evolve those extra small and extra large Charmanders. And with that being said, that is my tips for Charmander Community Day. Hope you guys, if you are going to be playing this Community Day, are going to enjoy it. I'm probably going to pass on it, but again, it is a great Community Day for new players and even old players who might have missed the chance to get Charmander or want to try to Shundo hunt. Good luck, guys. We'll see you guys all later, as there is so much news for the new season, but of course I'm on vacation now, but I do want to record this quick video before I do get back. But I'll of course be coming out with plenty of more news videos about the new season, so stay tuned for that. Plenty of tips, all that fun stuff. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.